Those of you who are familiar with some of the spectator motorsport events in England may well have heard of the Castle Combe Rally Day, one of the country's fastest racetracks, which has a rally day every year. One of the stars of that is the man you're watching now in the red Escort number 18, Mr. Phil Collins, who is a legend in tarmac events in Britain. He's a legend in Ireland, Wales, particularly the Isle of Man. He's Welsh. He's not in the first spring of youth, but his driving style certainly belies that. He says he's thoroughly enjoyed himself being in Barbados over the last 2 weekends, and I knew that he would be one who would give us a treat in the Shell V-Power Super Special with its different format for this year. 87 is the Corolla of Sharif Walcott and 1 Watts, and of course 76 is the Peugeot 205 of David Brewster. He too occasionally a racer here at Bushy Park. That was could only be referred to as untidy, Mr. Collins. And any minute now, Sharif Walcott's going to take great delight in catching up with you. So Phil Collins in that red Escort. He'd never been to Barbados before, and is already talking about possibly thinking that it might not be too bad an idea to come back again, and we would certainly welcome him back, I am sure. 250 horsepower of Millington Diamond engine under the bonnet of that Escort, pointing it sometimes in the right direction and sometimes not. I don't think Phil was very worried about being the fastest man in Super Modified 11 in the Shell V-Power Super Special, as he cuts the timing beam at the finish, sees the red flag. Actually, the way he's been behaving looks like the way the red flag at him before rather than after. Sharif Walcott, and finally coming round to complete his Shell V-Power Super Special lap, it is David Brewster. We have seen 20 cars. So, no, we haven't. We've seen 30 cars, because 3 times 10 is 30. Roughly the same number yet to come, including, of course, those drivers who have been fighting for victory in Seoul Rally Barbados 2009. This will be fun, and I won't talk through all of it. I'll simply tell you that car number 60 there is Simon Michael from Northern Ireland in his very entertaining Mark II Escort. Car number 58 is Chris Moss, who sold our reporters in service at the finish of the event. Brilliant event. It was so hot in the car, I must have lost weight, so I should be quicker next year. I like it when people use the words next year, especially when it's their first trip to Rally Barbados. The third car. The third car in the group, having just paid homage to the appropriate noise, is Big Glenn Campbell in his extremely neat little kit car. Nissan Micra. The Aston is now facing the wrong way. Difficult to see because it's roughly the same colour as the grass. Let's hope that Glenn Campbell notices it. Right, Mr. Moss. Good. Right, off we go. Oh, that was good. Didn't know you could do a handbrake turn in an Aston. Very clever. Right then. Simon Michael has been meanwhile entertaining at the other end of the circuit, coming through the hammer backwards now, hanging the tail of the Clockwork Orange Diamond Fireworks Mark II Escort out. He's somebody who's not going to want this to end. Now then, the Aston's going to have to deal with this little Nissan Micra. If it just opened its mouth, it could swallow it, and that would be it, really, wouldn't it? Oh, Mr. Moss. It is the most wonderful. Glance to your right to the Shell V-Power sign. Mr. Michael giving us a small demonstration. Whoops. Everybody's going to arrive back at the same time. That's a perfect Kurt Ciabra handicap, that one. Does that Aston or does it not make the most glorious noise? So, red flags to all of them, and more entertainment yet to come.